Hello and welcome to The Blobber Learns CK2. To be clear, this isn't Learn CK2 with The Blobber, it is The Blobber Learns CK2, so I am doing learning, yep. Now, my understanding is that Island is Newbie Island, and that you're well set. It's appropriate to start here as something to do, so earliest start date, I have no idea if that's the one you're meant to do when you're doing this, but doing the learning, and I've picked this one on the basis of I like the flag the most. No. Sorry, I thought that was the rules thingy, not the randomize, so we select play. Normal rules for everything. The only thing I don't have is the Aztec one because that's silly. And we say Iron Man yes, start. Iron Man Lagain. I fiddled around with one other just a little bit to make sure that the noise levels were all appropriate, that the music wasn't way too loud, and I think we've got it relatively okay. So, this is us. My understanding is that you should appoint the person with the highest score in their appropriate thing for each one, so you're better. There's no one else. There's no one else. There's no one else. There's no one else. That, in terms of laws, that this is better. We want to become king of Ireland. And therefore, to start with, we will look at who has the smallest army of our borders and begin fabricating against them. Fabricate claims against this guy. You help transmit that home. You, I guess, build prestige. You can study tech. Over, my understanding is you're meant to do it against Byzantium. And everything here is already Irish, so as far as I understand, I can either improve relations with a priest, which, seeing as my thing under here is controlled by who? Is controlled by a bishop. That might be useful. But is that him himself? He is Bishop Setna, whereas my cancel is not Bishop Setna. So yes, go improve relations here, and I think we're good. Now we can borrow money from the Jews. I need to be higher than a duke, you say. Okay, so we can't do that yet. My understanding is you borrow money from them and then you throw them out of your country for free money. We will marry someone with, I don't know, my intrigue. You're a bit younger than us, but I guess you'll do. Same thing for our heir, who is apparently extremely old. You can have this lady. No, we've got to earn back that prestige. These things cost you money, so actually I don't like them. At least not at the moment when we're trying to save money for upgrading our hill fort. But first we need money. Money. I can go into hiding in order to greatly improve my security. Why? No. As he is growing older, I can see that Connell could use some guidance in one of my experienced areas. Intrigue. Others may try to trick you. He gains cynical. He doesn't like me. And my vassals hate me. But he gets extra intrigue. I don't know that that's worth having everyone hate me. No, he can learn on his own. What? Can't I ask him for money? Apparently not. Well, whatever. It is excellent. Does this mean we now have a council position? Sure, you're alright. And we want Marshal. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only earn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull for a while. So we can train with someone. We become friends. Sure. There's literally no one that could become steward. Of course, we'll make a move, but first, I think we have to invite someone to our court. And then that will be, hopefully, someone that I'm allowed to assign as steward. I went to her chamber and gave her a good tumble. It is good to be the chief. Court physician? They like me, but they have some money. I think I'd rather keep the money for myself. He's gotten better. Good. Now, where do I see my income? That I don't know. Is this a pop-out menu, perhaps? My liege, my work has come to fruition. We've got a claim. So let's have a look. Does he still have fewer troops? Yes, by a considerable amount. Ugh. Okay, so I need to wait 2 months. Now that he's fabricated a claim there, we can get him to do something else. Presumably fabricate a claim here. Just go away. Now we say that we want your land. I have a claim. We raise our troops. And we crush him. Victory. And we had a daughter. It seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Of course she's my child. That was my work. If the center cannot hold, the battle is over. The main secret is to be unpredictable. Outflanking the enemy, or terrain master. No, I think the center is fine. Seeing as we've only got one army and it has to be in the center, having the center thing seems good. Young Connell has finished his stewardship, and it is as evident that he has excelled at his studies. This pleases me. He seems to be developing a rather devious and manipulative streak, though. So he gets deceitful, but playful. Sure, why not? He is now my prisoner. We should chase him down and smush him until he gives in. We killed 26 people. That seems like a disastrously few people for, like, 3-week battle. Your experience in matters of war have increased. No, I think we focus on foot, given our army is controlled by foot. So, offer peace, enforce demands, do. Aha! We are now achieving 2 things. Bask in our increased glory. Although they don't help us for apparently the better part of a year. And I can now create the Chiefdom of Lagain. Oh, I didn't know that would actually do that. I didn't know that clicking that would... I assumed that it would bring up something that's like, do you want to confirm? Oh, we're too poor. Okay, so we need more money. In any case, we should stand down. Ripped pillows, broken furniture, shattered vases. My marriage to Daphne has devolved into an unending torment of bitter arguments and fiery rows. I would be depressed, but my lover has suggested we retire to the countryside for a few days of carefree romance. What a splendid idea. There is almost no risk of being discovered. I can send my wife into hiding, which should presumably help her not discover me. So after a couple of weeks of fun in the countryside, we bring our wife back. As you replace your training dummy with a real person, you find that facing an intelligent enemy is harder, but more rewarding. After many bruises and cuts, it's clear you've gained experience and have better control of a fight than ever before. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Now, I believe we can build things with prestige because we're, we need 300 or so. Okay. I imagined a situation which became more and more intimidating, with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided I would bravely, boldly, would Sir Robin run away or stay and fight. My liege, my work has come to fruition. I have gained another claim. Yes, please. So, we call him back from there. And instead we fabricate a claim there. We have a look at our levy. There's. And we say, shit. I can't actually beat you yet. Maybe. 380. Not quite as much as your 400. How can I improve this? I need you to like me more. Okay, have a seat on the council. What do you do well? He does learning work. So what was his name? Petar, this guy. And then he needs to go improve relations with Redbeard the One-Eyed. It seems we've raised another child. But of course. What are you doing with organizing? You should be training troops. You should be building legend. My moodiness and tendency to lash out is getting worse. Boo. Whoa. So that modifier went away, and now we can raise significantly more people. As you make your way home one night, escorted by your bodyguard, you run into several drunken peasants having a fistfight in the middle of the street. Your guards attempt to steer you away, but you have an idea. We'll use our glorious Six Marshal to have a fight. Put him up. After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. As the ruffians become aware of your presence, they gang up on you, but you're still able to hold your own. You dodge their blows and land several of your own. Soon the peasants are lying unconscious at your feet. Gain some martial and prestige. So this is supplying a reasonable number of people. And because of that, we now have a significantly increased size here, but if we wait just a little bit longer, I think we'll have enough to take on that other guy. My steward tells me that his efforts at praising my name and indeed have been met with some success. And I have to fight or else things will become troublesome. Well, I was going to fight anyway, so... Hello. I want your stuff. We send these in first. And we raise our own troops. And they can join in. And we group up the ones that can be grouped up. We assign people that aren't complete garbage to each side. And we get on with things. Our reinforcements arrive. I really wish it was easier to see these fights sometimes. I want the fight. Anyway, we stay and we siege down his shit off. We consider de-raising our vassal levies. Oh no. Cool, we don't need to. Excellent. My liege, the people of wherever have progressed beyond our technological level. I've managed to study their advancement, and the documents enclosed should help us reach their level. So we gain some tech stuff. We're currently not really gaining anything. So this is a race we should win. We then turn around and beacon up. We can siege this. My liege, I have bad news. My attempts to increase the country levy have been met with nothing but failure. Huh. Curse him. Boo! Cool. Woo. Yo, we won. Give me my stuff. Very good. We can de-raise. And look at this new place. And maybe make Bishop Donukan. Yo, how would you like a seat on the council? Then, with your newfound council position, go raise relations with this guy who doesn't like me. Oh, other than this, fabricate claim, train troop. Cool. Good fighting, Bishop Senna of Ferrara Morgheog. I must be careful. Violence seems to solve all of your problems. Life is easier when you can simply smash things into submission. No, because we don't have the cash. Bishop Donakan had made me promise I would bury him properly, and I keep my promises. I walked beside his coffin to his last rest, and wailing of the mourners was almost more than I could bear. Rest in peace, or one less mouth to feed. No. My temple vassals give me a huge amount of income, I think. I'm not sure how to judge these things very well yet. I mean, it looks like it's making tax paid to us there. The people of have progressed beyond our level again. So this thing again? Yeah. You've gained 2 of these. News has reached our court that the claimant to my titles is hiring men for... Ooh. Oh dear, I hope he is not prone to accidents. So who are you? Red Lion Man. So you live here? Presumably. No, you're just some guy. Well, whatever. We'll come after you soon enough. How many men does he even have? 600? Well, we have... Well, not quite more than that at the moment. But... in as little as a year, we should get a significant increase because this will no longer have newly conquered. Oh no, not the cancer. I don't want to go into hiding. I will accept, I guess, you. And tell you to go improve with one of the ones that presumably doesn't like me enough. Like this one. So, go, or is that yourself? No, it doesn't look like himself. So go, improve, here. The cancer. And a cough. So that heir could be a lot older, but it's what it is. So we speed up. In December we see if this suddenly starts giving me a real number of men. Presently 0. Much better. Oh my god, all my chaplains, stop dying. Go. At least I assume he's dying. Go. Improve relations here. And we died, and we became a baby, which, as always, means a new council. So, you deserve a seat, apparently. So do you. You'd think we're some sort of strange, weird bishopric thing, but... you're apparently the best. And there's no one else that deserves a title. So you back to here. Did I have my claim here? No, so we go back to that. Study tech with the Byzantines. I don't want to do this until I definitely have ability to go to war. So I think we're good. So who's this? My mummy. Who are you? Who are you? Where do you exist? Yes, you may marry my mummy. You are huge and powerful. Now, as long as you don't try and claim my throne, I'll be quite happy. My sister? My sister can learn about thrift. Yeah, they'll get over it. I do need to have an heir. Good. Okay, which means you can now have a new task. You can just hunt apostates. Now maybe I should have actually gone and spent all my prestige when I got the cancer. Retrospectively, I realise now that that would have been wise. But you know, can't be too sad about it. 112, 112. 112, 112. 112, 112. 1111. Ooh. Earthen Hill Fort. Bonus levy size. Well, it's my primary source of levy, and my understanding is I need to make my way up to a Stonehill fort in order to become feudal. So that seems like a wise move anyway. You think you deserve a seat? A seat you may have. Fabricate. Yeah. Pirates have been marauding in increasing numbers. There was a rumour that they were being aided by Scottish agents. I must not say I approve of the tone of your letter, accusing others to try and obscure your own failings. I wish you a speedy recovery from your paranoia. The stupid troll is hiding something. You've married my mother. What are you really going to do? Dear Chief Forsbach, you are quite right I have erred in my ways. However, after pondering my faults and considering what a great chief you are, I am now fully committed to seeing you prosper and preserve our good relationship. I convey to you my sincere and humble apologies. Very well then. Good. Gets us a third of the way to a free building. Now, what did that do for our this? It's helped. So we just speed up while waiting for that next claim. You need a focus. Duty is fine. It is your duty to expand the realm. But, my oh my, it's definitely time to end the episode. So, we died. We really should have probably spent down our prestige before we died, but I didn't think of that at the time. I'll try to be more mindful of that in the future. I hope that you've enjoyed watching, and that you'll join us again soon. Bye-bye.